So, then solve one problem after the other. Launch the game. I lost so much time here, but I wanted to have that done. That's why. That's why we didn't have anything there. That's solved. And yeah, seems like we also have audio output on that channel, so the only thing remaining is calibrate my model and get into the show at this point. So. Right. Join the server. Luckily, they make it relatively easy because the password is just recycled. So, how is the weather gonna be this time around? They're still using a lot of time multiplier, but at least it's, you know, not stupidly high and everything. Is everything in position here? I think it is. Penrose lapping 130, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, track is optimum, 20 degrees Celsius. I think I should be able to do 31s. But I don't think anything lower than that I can do. Fastest Porsche right now is Lube in P13, 1.8 seconds. It's a 32 flat, basically, from him. Alright, so we need to load setup and get some laps out there. Max the caster. Brake ducts, we can close them one click because it's relatively cold. Right. Oh wait, we have one more thing. Yeah, telemetry apps off. Don't need those. We don't have the time to look at the telemetry, so we're not looking at the telemetry. I think Penrose just moves his marker further down the road. She's rolling really nicely for these corners, but is that actually fast? Oh, the grip! There's so much grip! I haven't felt like that in a while. Probably I won't be feeling that after a few minutes as well here. The sun is quite intensive and makes reading the flat dash lines even difficult. Okay, that was a pulled handbrake exit there. Must be quite washed at this point. Too much confidence from Wednesday. That seemed to be still in balance somehow. The right side tires are not fully up to pressure. Holy shit, how much rotation is! Yeah, granted, the last time I drove here was with the... what's it called? Jag? Oof, 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 oof. 32.5, Jesus. I need to find a full second here off to just be, you know, not last. Truly washed moment there. I don't know where I'm gonna find it. It's like, I felt that lap was pretty solid. Exploiting as much as possible my car's grip, but like apparently I'm miles off the pace. Just miles. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. Like 3/10 is nothing when we're dealing with this okay, hello car. You try to throw it a bit faster in and the rear starts unsticking at some point. Yeah, not even sub 32 yet. I had hoped to be in the 31s already. But nope. And then the car completely unsticks there. Like just 4-wheel slide fully into the corner, does not want to slow down. Yikes, it's just, this is awful. Vomit-inducing, terrible. Hello? What the hell was that? That was truly an unstick moment. But yeah, where's 2 seconds? I would like kindly at least one of those back, please. Yeah, where? Where's the time? Very simple question. Like, where am I supposed to go faster? The car does not have any more grip to do that. I love that. Come on. Why the hell are you unsticking? There's more than enough grip to go around. It's just decided to not do that anymore. Like, come on, I need the grip. Yeah, but like, I need a second, like, I need like half a second. There's some corner that I'm losing half a second at least on. Sure, there's a lot of corners on the circuit, but like, can't tell me like there's... I need to gain like probably on average like 2/10 per corner. And I'm finding nothing. And the reality is usually in those situations you lose in like one corner half a second, the others are you're way closer then. But I'm not finding that. Finally half a second, but like that's still not enough. I need another half. Then another second. I need to probably roll there a bit harder in. On turn 2. I can need to brake later here. But yeah, again, we're fighting for like a 10 fair. It's just not enough. Try to run a bit deeper in, but like it's just... What are you doing here? It's fine going side by side into the chicane here. If it can be avoided. Okay, you decide to pit now. I don't get it. Why does my car like have massive oversteer occasionally into turn 1? Like occasionally it just decides to just completely lose the rear end. It doesn't quite make sense. Okay, come on. I just need some bit of consistency from my car. Because I need to push it hard, apparently, just to get the pace that it needs to be given to me. It wasn't like these people were fast enough at the beginning of the season. They just need to go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Yeah, the rear end just unsticks occasionally. I don't know why. Like, there's no reason. Okay, let's do something completely counterintuitive. Rearward splice. You might think I have utterly lost my mind, but no. Yes, I have, but like, no, this makes sense. Trust me, there's completely some logic behind this madness. Not much, but there is some. Because, yep, immediately car goes stable into turn 1. Because we weren't actually rear limited. What a fucking surprise. Probably a combination of the ABS malfunctioning again. That was a turn and a half. Despite being effectively ejected by the corner. Come on, turn. I run it tighter, it's slower. I run it wider, it's slower. Which way? Fucking Jesus! Okay, it still doesn't like this corner for some reason. Seriously, I have to accuse people of grip hacks again, because, like, there's no grip for me there. It just unsticks. But apparently everybody else could go 2 seconds faster than me, so... Yeah, she just doesn't want to stick on the ground. And I'm just a bit too slow to even do another lab. Fucking hell, this is terrible. Oh hey, we have hot temperatures now as well, just for insult to injury. God, I hate this. There's the briefing.
Hey there.
Evening.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Are we all ready?
You there, Tom?
He is talking, he just
Yeah.
like, his
Can you
mic
hear
is
me?
like thing.
No, not you. Like Tom Tunstall.
Yeah, well, welcome. Obviously, round 3, Valencia. Normal rules apply. Refueling, obviously tyre change, 60-minute race.
Hello.
Normal qualifying as presumed. So, listen, all the objectives of qualifying is the pit exit. It stretches right the way around turn 1. Natural line when you're on a lap on turn 1 is to literally cut across. You can take liberties with the pit exit. So, if you're on a lap, you can literally be 15 feet to the right and way out onto the green stuff and not have an invalid lap. But obviously you've got to be extra cautious with people coming outside of the pit lane in qualifying, because you would not be able to take that line without hitting them. So if you're unfortunate enough to come up to turn 1 and there is someone exiting the pits, you're obviously going to run that risk of hitting into them, and we don't want that. So it's a case of, if you get to that point and there is someone exiting the pit lane, you cannot cut across them or put them in any danger whatsoever. So it's an aborted turn 1, and it's just pot luck. We've just got to keep it out of other people's cars tonight. So cutting across at turn 1 with somebody exiting the pit lane, if someone is way far back, you just run that risk. So, and again, in the race, you've got to stay within that white line, exiting the pit lane. Same rules apply for people that have a crash and want to leave the race early. Please just return to pit and sit there. Obviously, you don't personally need to sit there, but please just wait till the end of the race to leave the lobby, stopping any still frames or lag in the server like many of you do. Otherwise, you run the risk of a qualifying ban. With that said, it's a difficult one tonight, and I want to emphasize and hammer home how important turn 2 is here on the first lap. I do not want to see a multi-car crash. I'm bringing it up to you right now that turn 2 at Valencia is an absolute nightmare, and now everyone's been drilled in and informed on this. There's no excuses for not being on your brakes. You can't make up 20 positions on the first lap into turn 2. It's not doable.
You
Please,
sure?
everyone, let's get through the first lap of this race. Give everyone a fair shot at actually being able to race towards the end of it. I mean, it's a 60-minute race if you want to try and ruin it within the first minute. That being said, so there was a couple of penalties last week, one of the biggest ones that we've had at the GTCS, and what we're doing now is lap 1 incidents. They will be reviewed, they will be penalised, but lap 1 incidents now will be penalised 10 times heavier than it would have been on any other lap. So the emphasis is on you guys. Everybody's been told this. If there is any lap 1 wiping out multiple cars, or taking someone clean out of a race, that penalty, when it gets into the steward's box, is going to be much, much more severe. So everyone's been pre-warned that on lap 1, those penalties for taking a car or spinning out, the rest of it is going to be much, much harsher. So listen, turn 2 tonight. Turn 1 and 2, but turn 2 is where it usually goes tits up at Valencia. Every single one of you in this lobby and in this driver briefing has been pre-warned about turn 2. Be on the brakes, make the room, give the room to race, and it's a 60-minute race with that. Obviously, fuel and tyre. Tyres are mandatory. The fuel you can play around and work your own strategy. The actual conditions should be kind of optimal. However, I was in a practice server early on and it started to rain, so I'm not 100%
Don't
sure.
say that.
You kidding me?
Yeah, it was. There was
Yes, you
rain
did
there,
that.
so. But hey, listen, it wasn't me that set this weekend up. I'm back to normal procedure next weekend, but this is all on Justin. So, with that said, any conditions tonight, it's Justin that's setting it up. So, I hope you obviously have a wonderful way. So, again, watch the pit exit. exiting and on your lap. You've been warned. Pit 1 incidences will be handled much harsher than any other lap of the race. And with that said, has anyone got any questions as we head into the qualifying session?
No, we're good.
I don't
Perfect.
think so.
Brilliant. Good luck to
Lord's
everybody.
the bad.
Keep it clean for turn 2, lap 1. Keep it clean, turn 2. Turn 2. You've all been told this.
Right. Okay. That's a fun one.
Green light, go, go, go.
Yeah, yeah, I've just checked the relative here. The result, the timings from practice, and apparently I was losing 4/10 every single sector. So that's fun. There was not much I could do. Yeah. I mean, that's still the fastest. The fastest guy is still like half a second faster than the next car, so God knows what's going on there. I've now maxed the camber out on my car. And we shall see if that does anything. Probably not! Because logic and everything else is not working really ever. Nearly threw the keyboard back down again. It is not gonna be a fun one here. Because the Porsche is already maxed out basically at this point. It is just refusing to go any faster than what I'm doing. Just cannot do it. I'm trying to force it to do it is just not working. Because seriously, how am I losing 4/10 in every single sector? But it does explain sort of the issue with...
Car on the left, clear on the left.
I think this is technically against the rules to overtake someone, but you know, he slowed down so much that I just decided to get rid of him. Like, and he dropped more guys at this point. I'm the only one who overtook him. Like, come on, we want to get on with this. Like to see me die into turn 1 because there's a decent chance that happens. That's a turn back out of it.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Hello, car, please. Somehow that was inbound still. Must have just touched the curb for a pixel. Hello, car, turn please. That's not great. I'm definitely not maxing the car out here. Oh god, oh god. Somehow I survived that. Don't know how my car just didn't instantaneously die on that curb. Maybe I need to run that curb hard. Nah, it's gonna probably kill me the next time I hit it. Let's be real. Just got lucky that time. So there's the time I'm gonna stop. 32 again. Of course, it's a 32. Of course. I mean, there's actually potential this time around in it, but not that much. You would hope that taking the fuel out of it would aid the car in actually, you know, performing. Okay, that completely missed the corner. What the hell is happening? Why am I not able to drive anymore? Holy hell! I'm missing apexes left, right, and center. No wonder I'm off the pace, but like, that wasn't happening in practice. At least not this bad. Okay, this time the car overslowed completely. Considering the massive issues I occasionally have with that car. Okay, this time around it decided to get stuck on the curb there. Okay, let's oversteer on the brakes here. Oh, I see. Come on, give me my 31 at least. Even though it's nothing. I'm not even that far off the pace right now. Probably because the fast guys haven't put a lap in yet. Oh, too much wheel spin there. Oh, come on! Piece of shit car. Come on, turn. Ah, all the time is going down the drain again. Okay, it's starting to over-rotate on the rear end finally. Which is interesting considering we have less fuel in it, so the weight is more on the rear, but like, fuck if any logic makes any sense. And there it wanted to murder me mid-corner like 4 times. Had to moderate the brake because of that. To convince it to not do that. Hello? What the fuck was that about? Sure. What in the actual hell is happening here? This makes no sense. I have no clue what is happening right now. The car is behaving completely weirdly. It is throwing me around constantly. Regularly just ejected out of corners. Come on. Oh, that's a fast exit. So, now, actually slow down for this car. I think only in the last, like, 2 meters or so it decided to actually apply the brakes and not just send me straight onwards. Yay, I gained 1 position from gaining, like, 8 tenths or so. What a load of force crap this is. Why is that so much slower? Come on, turn. Hello! It completely unstuck itself again. And these aliens, they just keep fucking grinding in more laps. Faster and faster and faster, and there's just nothing I can do. This thing is so grip limited, it's not even funny anymore. With the brake bars, wave forward again and just see how this behaves itself then.
Slow car ahead.
Okay, there's some time gains still. There's definitely time in the lap still, but like the question is, can I even get close to going sub 31? I don't think the universe will permit me to do that. I don't think it is gonna be kind to me enough.
Yellow flag is active.
Oh, we're gonna see what we can do. Sure. It just
He's trying to stay on the track.
It just decided to not turn. Or more precise, it decided to snap over steer. I think I should just stay in 5th gear and down click only 1 gear to avoid it to just fucking with me. Hello. Yeah, I'm bleeding lap time to myself even here. Well, half a second down at this point. Well, thank you for having my delta disappear here. There's Craig in front of me. Get some space here. Oh, you... Both of us felt the same way! At the same time. I wasn't on a good... I wasn't on a valid lap even at all. It wasn't necessary, thanks Miranda. And also I'm in the end of my tires. I need to refresh that. Oh, I upshifted again. Okay, we're abandoning. Come on, stop, you piece of shit. They just keep running away in the front, and like I can barely slowly keep up with them. So a few PSI more pressure into the tires. We keep this here. Move the brake bars back forwards, because apparently that works somehow. God only knows why any of this works.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curb.
But he's coming right now.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Come on. Everything I do just keeps not moving the delta in the slightest. The exit is faster, but the entry is slower each other. Hello? Brakes, please. Okay, I think we're reaching a critical point where the front discs don't respond anymore. Or at least when the tires aren't warm enough. Okay, Yep, the single down gear did not make a fucking difference. Not a smidge. Suddenly I can't do turn 1 anymore. Really great stuff. I love it. I mean, what doesn't help is that I have to counter steer into turn 1 because it immediately wants to oversteer as soon as I step on the brakes. Hello, car. Would you kindly do car things and actually turn? I'm matching myself. That's great. Oh, I got sucked onto the curb there on that run. I mean, it's at least not a valid lap anyway. But we're starting to become strapped for time here. I have time for 3 more laps. Come on, piece of shit. And there goes my entire lap time, come on! Oh, I love it. Hey, I could have been slower for this game. Oh, God, I love it. Come on! Could I at least get 2 10s? No, I can't. I will match my lap time precisely. Well, I don't know how that happened.
Yellow flag accepted.
Come on, turn. Oh, not again! Come on! Piece of shit, you garbage fucking can! Come on, you just needed to stick on the road like usual. But no, you had to unstick again. Oh god. Great! We're down to the final fucking attempt! There's 3 10s in there, easy to grab. But it just doesn't want to fucking happen. Well, I know why, because I'm close to getting sub 31s. Although the universe is usually cruel with that. Usually given it's 31 flat. Come on, piece of shit. And we lost a bunch of time there. Come on, turn. Come on, turn! It just keeps sliding. Lap dead. It's fucking dead again. Oh, come on. What did I do to deserve shit like this? I mean, I got at least within like a second of pole time, but like, I just couldn't have something nicer than that. I guarantee before that's over, I will lose that time again. But yeah, there was definitely time in this lap. It just didn't want to come to me. And somehow I can't run this corner anymore better. All of a sudden. Some people still behind me, so we can do a pit entry practice. Break very late for this entry. But yeah, utter disaster again. Nothing worked in qualifying. Daz is up in P6, and I could have easily gotten past him. But yeah, P6 would have probably been also the end of it, because there's a massive cliff from, like, the fucking aliens up front there. Which turns out Penrose was hot lapping in practice, so that explains that one nicely. But yeah, down to P10, that's like one of my worst. Oh, not really worst qualifying, I've had worse ones recently, but like... It's like, it's great when like 3/10 would have, you know, given me immediately like 4 positions, and they were there. Right fucking there, and he just refused to give them to me. You can see, like, my sector 1 is as fast as Daz's. My sector 2 is... yeah, about as fast, and... come on. Stop popping me out of my screen here. And then my sector 3 here. Oh, Daz had me in sector 3. My sector 3 sucks. It's like I'm 2/10 down there to him. But like my sector 1 is rapid. Pretty decent. Way faster than everybody else in front of me. But like my sector 3 just doesn't work. What is sector 3 again? Oh hey, it's the stupid fucking right-hander. And then the final corner. Great, awesome. The 2 corners I hate the most. What else is a surprise here? Water wet, something like that. Stuff some fuel into the car. Temperatures have gone down again massively because we can't have a stable thing ever here. Gosh. Although +3 is probably much. +2 on the pressures. Apply. Brake bias 50. Right. Let's work from here. I guess. Gosh, this is not gonna be fun. I mean, it's a relatively long field back here to P27, and I'm still faster than Lube in the other Porsche. But I'm getting beaten by Daz again, so. I mean, it's not the biggest shame, but like I beat him in Barcelona at least, so that's something. We shall figure out how we survived that one here.
30 seconds.
Ignition, starter, revs, checked. Alright, ABS, turn that up. Brake bias backwards for tire warming.
Stay single file.
Where's my water bottle? There it is. Thought I had gotten it. Oh, I forgot to configure the fuel here. I did apply the tire pressures. Well, I actually figured out that there's a strategy to figuring out your tire pressures, even if you hadn't configured them beforehand. Right. About 40 liters probably gonna be enough then in the end. But yeah, there's an easy strat actually. You can swap the compound to wet back to dry, and then you are on the and then it will auto-populate the numbers with what you had configured in your setup. This works also if you started on wet tires and want to populate with the want to load in your wet numbers, but you can't do this with dry numbers, obviously. It will load the save preset dry numbers in, or the wet setup wet numbers in case you didn't start on a tire set, tire compound. It's a really nifty thing I figured out. I don't know if I've committed that change up to the... I think I probably have. I don't think I have any uncommitted changes to the guide. Alright, let's go. Oh, I have way too high. I forgot to change my TC and ABS settings. And there goes half the field. Try to profiteer of me faffing around with my wheel settings. Nope, nope, we're not diving again. Go fuck yourself, we're not doing that. But yeah, I found it relatively odd that he's like, oh, turn 2 is the really dangerous one. It's like, you sure? Like, yeah, small contact regularly happens in turn 2, but like, usually the big shit happens in turn 1 on this circuit. Oh, come on. Oh, I super slipped there. And he has obviously the momentum now, so I'm dead. It's like, great. Fix my ABS setting. Oh yeah, that's nice. I had utterly nothing I could fight with because my brakes decided to fail into the final corner. Both of us off. Great, even I got one. More TC, let's just trovy that. See if this improves my situation. How much that beamer just gaps me on the straights. Like, he just has so much more power than I have. Like, his car just punches way better than mine out of corners. And it's just a complete oxymoron because I have the engine in the back, so... which gives me a massive advantage in terms of acceleration. It's like, but you're using so much more TC. It's like, no, the TC is not really interfering much. Hello, brakes again. Could I kindly actually slow down for this bloody corner? It's not much I'm asking for, honestly. We're now under threat from a fucking Ferrari as well. Nope, you're not in a position to attack me here. To turn there. Yeah, the guys in front of me are doing sub 32s and I just clocked 32 flat. So, yep, we are at as far forward as this is gonna possibly go, likely. For now, at least. Because I'm not getting them on pace. Again, BMW even is gapping me pretty badly. Although I'm looking like I might be able to poke into the 31s. Might is a strong word. Yeah, there's some esports driving going on in front of me. So they're not holding each other up. Just single file. Not lapping. That's what I mean with esports driving always. Oh, got sucked over the curb there. I love it. I think the same lap that I just improved here massively on. Yep. Yeah, precisely. I improve and everybody else in front of me and even behind me just decides, you know what, you can now do 31 highs and we will go 31 mids and lows. Great, I love it. I'm getting screwed over always. I guarantee I will continue doing this and I will very quickly run out of pace to find you. Yeah, we're matching ourselves right now. I'm peaked already. So they will just start escaping from me with 2/10 a lap. Again, there's probably a case to be made that if the series had Bob, I might be matching them. Although they might also just literally escape from me, but even more. There's a pretty good chance this circuit here bobs my car down. It's just not impossible. What I find impressive is that Daz has escaped in the front and is fighting for top 3. As far as I can tell. He's just so far ahead that I can't see him anymore. I just cannot go that fast. I was pretty sure I was slightly up there. But yeah, the guy behind me is not consistent enough to keep up with me. Always getting strung up with fighting. Hello car, please stick. This is an important time to keep in mind. I don't know how long these tires are gonna hold on this car. I don't have particularly high expectations. This track is relatively hard on tires. Temperatures are a bit more humane than in qualifying, so just need to keep lapping my lap times. Again, P5 have had a very slow lap, but like I was also 2/10 down now finally for my time. That means something is actually happening for once in front of me. Is that in bounds? Apparently just about stayed in bounds there. I don't have quite a clue what happened in front of me because these two just repelled each other. Like they had a Ferrari gap to me a bit, but not that much. It's more that the BMW just suddenly fell back. Was about to say, he decided to disappear for a moment before he re-emerged. Yeah, I continue to match my lap time at this rate. Yeah, the Beamer had a slow lap. Thing is, they can sort of just get away with like a single or 1 second off the pace lap. I can't. I can barely keep up with them due to those laps. Look out. Okay, moving. Come on. I know you have a bit of a time perfect right now, lads. That's why you want to kill me. Oh, come on. Had the dismount issue. It got stuck on the outside curb. On entry. It's a really annoying quirk that occasionally happens on the circuit. And you just get unlucky if it happens. You lose a bunch of time. Lose it out. Come on, turn. Starting to grow back together again. Again, I'm right now stuck with my pace, quite literally. I have a extent of consistency that is quite silly. And we are slowly closing on P5 here, so.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Just about cleared the traffic there. Hey, something is happening there. Yeah, actually going side by side for once. The beam is obviously quite aggressive here. Okay, come on. Come on, can't please. That's half a second that I didn't need to lose. Come on, we're only 16 minutes into the race. The tires not need to be fine still. I don't think it'll be great, but at least good enough. To not kill me at the street already. Oh, the beamer got a snap there. And obviously it eliminates likely the opportunity I had on a Ferrari. Well, the Ferrari was starting to lap in the 32s. But, you know, I'm gonna put a mid 32 in here now. I don't know if I can hold my 31s anymore. The tires might just be too short. Yeah, she's not cooperating. I don't like this. My car is very much not wanting to cooperate here. And we're only halfway through the stint. Not the race, the stint. Need to do another 13 minutes on this tire set. Truly, the Porsche is one of the most bullied cars if there's no bop. Because, yeah, I had to obviously start... Yeah, I think we very much have tire drop-off already. Saphire is slowly inching away from me in front. I mean, considering he's also now stuck for 32s, he might have also suffered tire drop-off, but the difference is, in a Ferrari, this just means the car's slow now. In the Porsche, it just means you die. You're slow because you're trying to not die. Oh no! Fuck off, piece of shit. Come on. Just the level of perfection I have to drive. I cannot afford a singular mistake, or otherwise these guys just instantly gap me. Because they have so much pace buffer that they can rely on. I can just compensate for everything. Oh, come on, not again, you piece of shit. Why is it when the BMW is behind you, stop having brakes into the final corner? What is it that this car has such braking problems into the final corner occasionally? This lap would have been fine, I would have actually made up some ground on the Ferrari in front. If the final corner hadn't happened. That one corner costs me so much time. And I think that's pretty much where I'm losing most of my time loss at Sector 3. It's just that one corner. I think my chicane is alright. It's just that stupid final corner that doesn't want to work with me. And the beam is slowly inching towards me. Come on. Yeah, we're just actually closing in on him in front. Because he's lapping 32.5s now. Problem is the Beamer's closing in fast on me, then I'm closing in on him. Because I'm pretty sure the Beamer is not experiencing tire wear. To a far less extent than both of us. But Ferrari is definitely suffering a bit. Or just can't run as much pace over a longer distance. That's also very much a possibility. You know, this has the hallmarks of tire wear issues. garbage router decided to fucking throw me out again. Brilliant. I love it. Wait a minute, I want to check something. Why is Daz? Oh yeah, Daz had already pitted. That's why. That's why Daz was all the way cycled back. That explains that one. Great, awesome. The fun part is I would have to pit even. I don't know if I want to go back on the server for this. This is just annoying. There's nothing... It's like... Yeah, I want to get rid of this stupid telecom box because it does shit like this. Where it just yeets you off the server. Just has yanked my internet connection. It did it earlier today. I didn't think it would do it again. Because usually it hadn't done that. But it has been also having issues with the repeater downstairs. And that one not having its device's internet connection. And there's the heater connected to that. And that wants to have an internet connection. Because servicing contracts with fucking garbage like that. I should have restarted the router at midday today. Alright, how many laps am I down at this point? I'm not last yet though. No, we're not last yet, so let's continue, I shall say. Even though we have to wait half an hour for the tow to finish. How long? 1 minute 37 right now. Although Bakker's also in the pit, so that's probably why he's... Nope, that was the wrong button. I want the pit limit on. Do I have the ignition on? Can we see if it's on or off? No, it's unfortunately it doesn't show that. How long? 1 minute. Okay. It wasn't on. Right. I just wait now to finish. And I will probably spend the time with finalize. Luckily, we will get rid of that router soon-ish, because we're switching to fiber, and therefore that stupid box is gonna be replaced. And we have been able to vaguely convince the Ancient One that, like, you know, renting that box from these people is not really worth it. Especially when they keep a box with you that is years out of date. They haven't been software patching it for like 3 years now. Well, it's quite over at this point, I will say. Well, that was a bit awkward, the way I came out there. Right in front of the race leader. But there's not much I could do. I could not expect him to suddenly cycle out. And I was still obliged to abide by that line. Yeah, Lube is in the pits as well now. But this is gonna be disastrous, obviously, for my rating and everything. Because stupid SimGrid racing just self-destructs because of me deciding to not have a good result. It's like, it just teases me constantly with being able to peek into semi-pro. But then again, I keep getting beaten up by people like this, so, you know. I just find it quite bullshit how high the barrier for semi-pro is, and how long intermediate is. Because these people are not intermediates. Sure as hell aren't. I need to also configure my pit stop as well. But yeah, Luber's back out of the pits, 34 seconds out of me. But I need to also pit and do full service, which is basically a lap loss. I think I'm literally now sandwiched in the fight for the lead. Let's get the hell out of there. Last thing I need to do right now is getting involved in the fight for the lead. When was the last time I actually suffered a disconnector in a race? I mean, I obviously have regularly this OBS bug where it decides to disconnect and then reconnect again. That's common. But like actually a disconnector dropped me out of a race. I haven't had that in years at this point. I think I have enough fuel to finish the race. Just need a fresh tires at this point bolted onto the car. Thank you for also letting me by. Even though technically you have the blue flag on me, but I don't think it doesn't matter for us. But yeah, I couldn't just, you know, have a regular disconnect. Although I think my chat has completely permanently disconnected itself. So I might, if anybody, you know, comes across and writes in chat, I mean, they probably don't notice anyway if I tell them. Let's go into the pits at this point. Yeah, you can break stupid late for this. Right. Oh, 3 up. I think that's good enough. But yeah, the other guy that was on the same lap as me and has a penalty, he seems to not be racing anymore. So it's technically me versus Lube, but Lube has, well, nearly a lap on me, and I might be fast, but not that much faster. Come on. Because I wasn't really making inroads anyway before we even pitted. Yeah, that was him just blasting by the way. Like, if I had an hour, like 2 hours, yeah, I would get him back, I think. Like, I think that's possible in 2 hours, but like... in 23 minutes? Nah. All I can do is unlap myself from him. And maybe pressure him into getting another drive-through or two. Because that's like the only way. Even a single drive-through is not enough to offset this. Because the sucky part is that I had to do the... had to still do the entire pit stop, which obviously costs so much time. Cams versus Lube here. Thanks, mate. Let's see to get away from you. Switch the low beams on. It's starting to get dark. But yeah, this guy is like within a couple tenths of me, which is kind of the problem. Like half a second or so with me. I would need like 4 seconds or so. Which we just won't find here. I got a clue what happened to him to throw him this far back. Hello, frame rates. I lost all my frames heading into that corner. That's also a fun one. Yeah, 32 here for me. Not particularly great. Yeah, my frames are not going particularly well right now. That's a new one. Wee! I carried a bit much more speed than him for that corner. But yeah, even he seems to punch better out of the corners than me. After all, we're in the same car, so it's definitely a bit odd. Ah. I don't know how could that happen? Could have been me running in the back of him. But yeah, I haven't actually, I think, ever fought someone. Well, actually, I have fought someone. Only one in a Porsche. Wait a minute, somebody's dropping back right now. Oh, he got a drive through. I wanted to fight you a bit longer. scoring plugin is a bit confused about who it's scoring now in front of me. Okay, here it is now 18 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, Lukas got in 24th now. Hobson. I think he's also relatively quick, so whatever the hell. Oh, hey, my track limit warnings had gotten reset. Just noticed. I didn't know that also happens, but I mean, it makes perfect sense. Well, not quite. I mean, why did the track limit warnings reset when the completed lap count keeps the same? Why? Sometimes goodness does not make sense. But yeah, if I can make up 1.5 seconds on him every lap, I think I can catch him. 25th. I think that is possible. And it's an out lap right now. It looks to be very doable. Ferrari looks uneasy at times. Yeah, Daz is leading, Jesus. An issue with this guy in front of me, because I have to clear him. Oh, you see who it is behind me. How the hell did you fall to fucking P13? We were fighting for P6 with each other. Like, how the hell are you this far back? There's no reason you're this far back. I think it would be best if I clear you sooner rather than later.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car coming up behind you.
Don't try to pass me. This is really stupid fighting me here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up behind you.
What? Again? Oh? And then my internet came back. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna yeet the router. I'm gonna just yeet it out the window. I think it's still doable to catch but like, I would have easily been in front of these two if the fucking router just stays fucking connected. This stupid telecom piece of fucking garbage. Why the hell can it not just do its job? I had to listen today to like, oh, what? How would it be failing? It's an electric. It's like, of course it can fucking fail. Of course it can start dying. The thing's 6 years old. It's like nearly 7, which is why it's not supported by them anymore for like 3 years. They still charge $5 a month for like printing it, which is utterly absurd. But yeah, these like blink outs I've had also already this week on Wednesday. So yeah, this thing is just speed dying at this point. Problem is, I think my gains have massively minimized to Hobson. The thing is, I was down to like 10 seconds. It's just pain. Come on, piece of shit, turn. I was very much on course for like a P6 or so finish. Oh, come on, piece of shit. Come on, car, please. I can't need you to also fail me now as well. Just stay on circuit, you piece of garbage. Somebody I'm catching up to. Oh, Quentin has retired. I guess that's the guy who I'm getting a position off.
There's a slow car ahead.
Okay, that's not a good line. Thing is, these two while fighting are still not fast enough that I'm not really running them down hard. So that's good. Well, I mean, I'm sort of gaining on them, which is not good. But this still will mean that as soon as my opponent comes, has to give way to them. Because they are running him down as well, so like he has to soon get out of their way as well. It still turnstile is falling back, which is also like, you know, means piece of traffic that I have to go through as well. Get this right. But yeah, the beamer seems to not be quite able to get him right now. But yeah, the gap is 7.5 seconds. We are gaining fast enough. It's just we have a bunch of cars in between that sort of have to deal with this situation. And it can turn very nasty very quickly, because this is also the fight for P12-13. That is getting involved in my fight for the significant position of P24. Yeah, this is getting hilarious. Yeah, we can see now. No, that's another fucking. It's like what is happening here? Why is the cars that are in front of me multiplying now as well? Because that's still not him. It's another car that has dropped into. Yeah, we could just briefly see it's a bright car, sort of. I don't know, it's white or not. Yeah, it looks like it's white all the way up there. Because I think that's him then. But yeah, there's 2 further cars there in between as well. Just to add to this complete mess that this is. Also, I'm noticing I have not been able to actually go sub 32 here. Even though I definitely have shown the pace occasionally. Oh, he's letting a few by here. He's losing a bunch of time. Yeah, he lost like 3 seconds or so to his 3 seconds into his corner, yeah. Yeah, he gave up one of the guys right now. But there's still Turnstile behind him, and then obviously this fight here for position, which might have just decided itself. He's still hanging on right now. I think he got it. He hang up. He lived one more time. But yeah, we're getting into this awkward position now. I have caught up to these guys here.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I don't want to get involved in your fight. I would also really like that position in front. I think I can have both still. There's 6 minutes on the clock, 3 seconds is the gap. And they're complete blink again. Man, this network connection is so unstable. Oh, the Ferrari is super wide. I think he's lost it. That's yeah, the BMW has all the overdrive. It still is not done yet. I don't want to get involved. Yeah, I'm not gaining as much anymore. Because these two are throwing hands at each other. Okay. Here, Turnstile's getting out of the way. One problem less. So it's Hobson. Jesus. Yeah, my connection is pretty bad at this point. 5 minutes to go. Because my dash has turned. Yeah, it's not a white car he's driving. He's driving a fucking golf-colored McLaren, of course. Of course, golf colors. I mean, at least there's a golf stripe on the back. Wouldn't say the entire car is probably like that. There's some white involved on the side. I might even have that livery. 5-second penalty for car number 7. Whatever that's for. Whoever that's for. But yeah, I'm losing a lot of time here just being stuck in traffic. Okay, he's released one of them. Let's go. Let's dance. You're nearly gifting me at this rate if you run off like that. I was about to say, he brakes so much later than me.
behind you.
Fuck.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up behind you.
Oh great, the race leader's behind us. And there's like... Oh yeah, and he's under massive pressure here, we can't... this is not good. I do have the pace to actually stay in the lead lap. I should have probably not done this. Because I... probably...
The window is now closed.
Could have stayed, avoided losing one more lap, but like I don't want to carry this fight into that situation. Okay, come on, car. Please release these two. Dude, please get out of the fucking way. These two are fighting for the lead here. We're not in any position. We're like many laps down. And I have definitely shown interest of not, of not taking your position in an unjustifiable way. Right, one lap to go then. I have very much put more pressure than was necessary here for me. Oh god, he's off here completely. Let's see, can we get him?
Faster car approaching. What do you do?
This is still a bit back, we can fight you now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
You didn't try to fight me around the outside, but damn it. Not gifting you the position, but like... Whee, that's a bit deep for me. But there's another fight behind us. Go drive faster, faster. So we don't get involved in this.
Leader has finished the race. Alright, check it fine. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Congrats, Stars. You didn't deserve this one. I for sure deserved a bit better result than this, but... It's just sometimes don't get lucky. I said, like, the last time I had a full disconnect, God knows how many years ago at this point. I've been dropped off a server in a race. Oh, I don't know how many years it's been. Was it? I think it was still Mass Factor 2 days, it's that far back. So like 2022, 2021, something like that. It's a long time ago. Did I've gotten unlucky like that? Once I switched over from using my Wi-Fi stick to having the repeater, which was late 2021. So yeah, probably after that I haven't had issues really at all. Lube had another 30-second time penalty. Yeah, I did. And he's collected those. 22 fucking pro. That's Lube. Barker complaining about him. But yeah, the boat won a race before the Porsche could win one. And if anything, I can't complain about skill issues. Can't complain about Bob because... hello, can I please accept with my wheel? I guess not. We're not getting fucking luckier today. Hello, keyboard. You definitely switched on. Finally. How many fucking presses did this need? Close these things. Oh, this tab also thinks that it can't refresh the chat. Pop out chats. Seems like nobody came in anyway. Right. That solves that problem. I guess somebody else suffered also a disconnect. Junior stream also cut out, not just me. Oh, I posted it in the wrong channel. Fuck. I just realized I posted it in the wrong channel. Ah! I had put it in the wrong channel. God damn it.
Green light, go.
Alright. Okay, so move this over here. Oh, I get Pitstops suffered also this connection. That might fall, but like he lost too little time for disconnect. Right, Pitstops suffered too little time for disconnect. That can't be it. Like he lost way too little time for that. He only dropped to like 12, so like that's can't be it. It's like, yeah. Right. I mean, we can look at the start accident there. That's at least something. But otherwise, there wasn't much that happened in my race. Replay 1. Because, you know, we have now 2 replays because, you know, my race decided to end at some point. So what happened in front of me? Well, they're going 3 wide and, then somebody got dumped here. So... yeah, they're 3 wide here. The car on the outside squeezes down a bit too much on the Aston, who's trying to give the purple Ferrari on the inside more room. Who is that actually? 69 car is Fölki. That's Daz. 103 car, that is Turi. And the 83 Aston, that is Belscheid. So that was basically what set this up. Turi moved up the inside here. Very much moved himself as far off the circuit as he could. But unfortunately... unfortunately, 69 squeezed down the 83 and then just... the 83 got launched with the 69 off the track. So let's see, did anything happen into turn 2? Well, okay, there's another car facing the wrong way. There's a BMW just, you know, that's not supposed to be the direction of travel. Let's see, could we... ah, that's how that happened. He bounced off the Porsche. And then got dumped by the, by the Audi. And did some traveling backwards. Did anything happen to turn 2 then it finally? Or did we just avoid that part because, you know, we got warned about turn 2? In reality, although it's the significantly... as I said, the start of the race. Turn 2 really doesn't happen much. I say that and there's actually somebody getting dumped. Okay, that's the guy that got dumped here. There's actually the guy who... oh, no, not the guy I was fighting, that was the other guy that I had later in the race past briefly. Right, let's see. What happens here now? Anything else happen besides, you know... nope, just the McLaren getting dumped here. By 22 car. Who had also the involvement in the previous incident. Yeah. Oh, why did you not turn left? Oh god, don't give me heart attacks like that. Alright. The vaguely interesting situation here where the BMW went for it on me. Yeah, he for sure launched it in there. Yeah, you gave the squeeze on me, and I'm like, no, I'm not staying for that. You know, I will go back by. Although, unfortunately, he got me then later in the lap because my car decided to not stop for this corner. You can just see it just washes wide because the brakes don't apply properly. And then obviously this BMW just goes zoom by. Nothing I can do at this point. Way more power than me. In a straight line. Just very fun stuff. Right. Pretty good. Most of, I mean, we could watch him lose the car. That's vaguely interesting as well. Because that also happened before my disconnect. Yeah, this lap, yeah. How he turns it, yeah, the car rotated off the curb there. Yeah, he got... Usually, for me, the issue was the front end especially got hooked effectively, but I think what happened to him is that the rear end got... The front mounted the curb just fine over, but the rear didn't. So the rear continued traveling straight on. And that's why he had to countersteer. Now you put a... We can argue that he put too much countersteer in, which is why he got sent here. And released it a bit. But like, the car's moving very fast here. Like he reacts to the oversteer, countersteers, and then the car basically in like 2/3 snaps the other direction, like 45 degrees forwards. It's like, Jesus. That's like really not fun stuff. I made sure to stay on the inside, but I was giving plenty of room there. Because I didn't want to have somebody merge into me. I mean, we can watch here what happens. There they go. That looked very funny, I have to say. That looked very funny. How he just goes... Floop. He just floop through the wall there. That looked very funny. Right, so what else do we have? The other half here. It's maybe I overtake on him into turn 1. He's not lagging around behind me. Like, how much he just lags back suddenly? It like lags back forwards because, you know, of course he has more straight line speed than me. I'll let him have it. I chop across and then he just disappears. Great. Jesus, there's an entire lag spike just from... I think the reason is because the cars load in. And if you have this many cars load in on an instant, the game unloads them and then loads them back in, and that's why it fucking lags so badly. Let's reverse direct, like, because that's easier to figure out where it was. Yeah, for him, I reappeared off track again, which is really neat for him. How did that fight actually end? Yeah, he lost to the BMW in the end. Oh yeah, right. I watched the overtake after that happened. Dumbass. I'll pull the plug on you again and then... So... Right... Anything happens here? So, right, okay, good. I think I will call it now. Ah, there's the message from me. It does. From 5 minutes ago. Because the problem is my chat died because of my disconnect and it doesn't want to refresh itself. And I can't figure out how to convince it to do so. To reload the chat. Oh, actually, there's an option. Yeah, there it is. I was stupid. Right. Okay, but look, yeah. Fun stuff. Just getting rogue pot on me, but like, nah, I didn't have pace again today. Didn't have it. But like, I mean, I could have probably gone P6 in qualifying if I could compose a lap, but like, it didn't let me. But then I got lucky with the start that people died in front of me, so like, I was running P7 for a long time, and then, you know, they decided to just, my internet just decided that it didn't like me anymore. So, yeah, that's just fun. Getting just complete bullshit like that. It's gonna destroy my SimGrid rating again. Like, I was so close to being semi-pro again. I just needed, like, a P5 finish or something, and then it's like, you know, get one of the worst results you've had ever. Wait, what? How the fuck did I just... wait, actually, I was semi-pro already getting into this round? How did that happen? Oh yeah, because, probably because the... Yeah, I should have refreshed my tab. Right. Yeah, the Amigos results were published. That's how that worked. That's how I got boosted back up to semi-pro, and I'm gonna now drop very much back out of it. I know, but I had a bad round now. I was semi-pro again, and I didn't even notice. Oh, my rating's gonna be back destroyed, and I need like 4 months to get back up. Because, gosh, this is gonna subtract like 200 rating or something, and that's like weeks worth of grind. It's like, yeah, the rating doesn't matter in the end, but like, I like it. It's neat. It's nice, but like, unfortunately, one of the things that keeps messing it up is people with 2000 rating who are aliens signing up for leagues. They kind of cause issues. Because, I mean, I have like a stupid statistic on my page here. Yeah. 61 wins out of 180 starts. That's not too special, but like 130 top 5s. Like, my ability to place a car to the top 5 is just unparalleled. I'm just very quick in. Very well able to get cars back into the top 5. 35 fastest laps there. That very much illustrates how much I suck in pace. I don't have pace, but I can just drag cars towards the front, irrelevant of it. Right. Well, that wraps this up. What time is it? 2254. Right, I will tune out and boot back into Linux and do something that might, you know, be a bit more fun. Right then. Okay, good night. Bye bye.